Mastering ISF Bond Compliance, a step-by-step guide. Welcome back to our channel, your source for all things customs brokerage and importer security filing. In today's video, we're going to dive deep into the topic of how they drive compliance in the filing process. So, if you're an importer or involved in international trade, this is information that you won't want to miss. Let's get started. Understanding ISF bonds. To begin, let's talk about what exactly an ISF bond is. An ISF bond, also known as an Importer Security Filing Bond, is a type of bond that is required by U.S. Customs and Border Protection, CBP, as part of the Importer Security Filing Program. It serves as a guarantee that the importer will comply with all the regulations and requirements set forth by CBP. Importance of ISF bonds. Now, you might be wondering why ISF bonds are so important. Well, the primary reason is that they help ensure compliance with CBP regulations. By obtaining an ISF bond, importers show their commitment to adhering to the rules and regulations set forth by CBP, including providing accurate and timely information about their shipments. Compliance benefits. Compliance is vital in the international trade industry. By obtaining an ISF bond, importers can benefit in several ways. Firstly, it helps avoid penalties and fines imposed by CBP for non-compliance. These penalties can be quite substantial and can seriously impact an importer's bottom line. Lower risk profile. Secondly, having an ISF bond in place helps importers establish a lower risk profile with CBP. By demonstrating a commitment to compliance, importers are more likely to receive favorable treatment and fewer delays during the cargo clearance process. This ultimately leads to a smoother and more efficient import experience. Types of ISF bonds. There are two types of ISF bonds that importers can choose from: single transaction bonds and continuous bonds. Single transaction bonds are specific to a particular shipment and are often used by infrequent importers. On the other hand, continuous bonds cover multiple shipments over a defined period, usually 1 year, and are the preferred choice for regular importers. Choosing the right bond. When it comes to choosing the right ISF bond, it's important to consider your import volume and frequency. If you're an occasional importer, a single transaction bond might be sufficient. However, if you have a high volume of imports, a continuous bond provides more convenience and cost savings over time. Working with a customs broker. Navigating the world of customs bonds and compliance can be complex. That's why it's highly recommended to work with a licensed customs broker who can guide you through the process. Customs brokers have the expertise and knowledge necessary to ensure that the ISF bond requirements are met, helping you avoid unnecessary hassles and penalties. Obtaining an ISF bond is crucial for importers to drive compliance in the filing process. It not only helps avoid penalties and fines but also establishes a lower risk profile with CBP, resulting in smoother import experiences. Remember to consider your import volume and frequency when choosing between a single transaction bond and a continuous bond. And always consult a licensed customs broker for expert guidance along the way. Thank you for watching today's video. Be sure to stay tuned for our upcoming videos, where we'll be covering even more topics related to customs brokerage, customs bonds, and international trade. Disclaimer note below. See you next time.